Hey y'all, we're coming to you with a small video. Just want to explain before I get started about my experience working at Outback and what led to me leaving Outback the way that I did. Hopefully it will help encourage people to go into the right direction and not work for these restaurants such as Blooming Brands restaurants, which Outback is a part of. So, in all, my owner, Jennifer Van Torenberg, formerly known as Gwen, does not treat her employees right. She lies to us. She takes us for granted. She takes advantage of our niceness. And then when people go on deliveries for her and they don't get the money, she likes to tell people bring the food back and voids the whole checkout, puts an ice water on it and cashes it out. And what does Gwen do? Gwen likes to go onto the micro screen and change it to her name so that she collects the mileage for it instead of that delivery driver doing it. Not the only thing that she has done. She files charges against people when they don't cause any bodily harm and they don't threaten anybody, and does that because they speak their mind, which is considered as
freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech.
Mainly, I'm the one who got banned for speaking my mind.
Now, with that situation, any manager out there knows not to come hauling out of a restaurant after somebody acting the way that they do and they consider themselves to be a professional person. That's not the way to do it. The right thing would have been was to her quietly walk up. Sir, may I speak with you for a moment? No. She did not do that.
Instead, she wants to cause a scene. Something she gets mad if somebody else does. Keep that in mind.
And then drags an innocent manager into it when they do not like drama of these sorts.
No.
I'm not going to give this manager's name because this manager was only an innocent bystander. Yes, I seen the situation. She goes through great lengths to do this. Mind you, calls an officer in, asking me questions that do not pertain to the situation at hand. Makes me question what was said behind closed doors before I went in there. Now, my husband's going to come over here and sit down with me.
I'm doing it till I'm tired of standing up.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm coming over. Yeah, y'all, I just said I'm the one that got banned for speaking my mind. Apparently, Gwendolyn, or whatever she wants to call herself, does not like when people do that. Maybe she just don't like Southerners. I don't know. I'm born and raised in the South. I can't help it. The Wonderfuls love it.
Not to mention, she profiles people. I'm not going to give names but this person because I'm only speaking of this person. She profiled an employee earlier this evening. I was told about this. People's not going to lie about this. The girl had a hole in her pants. She told her she was too skinny to have a hole in her pants. Now, y'all, tell me if you agree or not. Is that not profiling? And does it not say on an application, whenever you are putting in the application, that they do not discriminate on any basis? Religion,
race, sexuality,
their sexuality.
No matter what.
Isn't that considered as part of it?
Maybe she ought to go back and read her own guidelines.
She needs to read her own guidelines. She has 1 year left at this location from what I understand. If you are an owner, how are you only have 1 year left at this location?
Don't make no sense.
That sounds fishy to me. Wherever she goes next.
That place is going to get run into the ground.
Just like she's the one that she is running into the ground here in Gastonia, North Carolina on New Hope Road right off of 85. Y'all, please be wary of this place.
Please just don't ever go there. If you're around this area, please stay away from there at all costs. Trust me.
I have never in my life had to make a video on something like this. Nor do I like to have to do this, but I feel it's necessary at this point. I now have another job, and it took me less than a week to get this job. But that just goes to show I found something so much better.
And not to mention, baby girl, will you quit squeaking the shark? Goodness. Not to mention, she didn't have to wait a whole year, I'm sorry, I over-exaggerated. I do apologize on that. She didn't have to wait an entire month to get in there and start working. No, she got called earlier this morning. Man, so early she woke me up with the news. I'm waking up looking at her, you know, y'all.
I was excited. I was overjoyed, and I was thrilled. Because I'm no longer in the restaurant industry. After 15, 16 years, I finally came to my senses. The restaurant business just isn't for me. Maybe for younger people that are trying to get through college.
Just do not go work at Outback in Gastonia, North Carolina if you live here. Please.
There might be other owners that work with blooming brands, or Outbacks, or Bonefish, or Flamingos. Okay? Those are all considered as blooming brands. But this is not the location you want to go to in Gastonia, North Carolina. She will screw you over, make your paychecks less by messing with a delivery driver's mileage.
No.
You don't say. So,
some people.
In conclusion, yes, I'm upset about the whole situation, but I felt now is the time to go ahead and get this out there.
Baby girl, you are dirty.
I didn't do this. She did this. So let's remember that. So, in conclusion, y'all, I hope you have a fantastic night.
Yes, we do love y'all as always, and I'm going to leave a link in the description to our Instagram. It is the same, our spot. The only difference is it is our_spot37. If it's not 37, I apologize. I just recently made it. It's the same picture as this profile picture here. You can't miss us. Go follow us on there. And as I said before, you check out our previous video, the one before this one. Baby girl, stop. And you'll get the details. Baby girl. You'll get the details on how to enter the drawing for one of the pearl necklaces that will be coming up. So be sure and do that. So, as Wyatt used to like to say, smash that like button. Drop us a subscribe and turn on the notifications. That way you can stay up to date with all of our new videos coming up. And as always, like we used to say, we love y'all.
Bye.